These are the must-know Overpass Smokes for your Premier matchmaking and Faceit games. This CS2 Overpass Smokes guide will walk you through the most important smokes. We are going to start with the front toilet smoke. As you're coming up the stair, go ahead and stand at this part of the wall, aim at the yellow sign, then go ahead and jump throw. This is a super easy lineup, and this is very essential in helping you take mid control. It prevents the CTs from on this side to watch towards connector, as well as the other side to watch towards mid and party. Fast heaven smoke from device, go ahead and stand at this part of the wall, turn around, and you're going to put your crosshair at this part of the wood and the wall right here, then run forward and jump throw. Knowing this smoke lineup is super important is because you're doing a fast play towards the B side and you're not going to be able to get into water fast enough to throw this smoke here. This is the most standard way of throwing the heaven smoke inside water. Stand behind the sign, aim as shown, then go ahead and left click throw. One solo aggro play you can make at the start of round is just jumping down connector, throwing this smoke here, and then rushing out the door if you wanted to. And here we're going to see Mezzy paired up with a Molotov that covers the top of connector. Then he's going to go out towards the door side to help take water control. This next smoke is for door, so you're going to stand behind the car, aim here, then jump throw. This will block off the short side if the CTs do blow up the door, which allows your teammates to go up con. Honestly, this smoke here is for more team play. You probably won't be throwing this in your Premier or Faceit games. In team play, you're going to see that when CTs Molotov off Shortpipe, some teams will have set lineups in order to put out this Molotov for their teammate that will come through Shortpipe like this, so they don't have to use their smoke themselves and hold on to that. This is a really easy lineup. Go ahead and stand in front of the trash can, and you're gonna put your crosshair at this part of the rail. Afterwards, W jump throw. You can see that the smoke bounces off this connector wall here, and it's going to land right here, putting out the CT's Molotov. Deep Graffiti ABC CT smoke, where you stand behind the wood, aim here, then jump throw. One thing to note when using this smoke is that it does cover both sides, but the right side does take a little bit longer for it to fully bloom and cover, so it initially leaves a gap in the beginning. Fear know this, so they take that into account and they do Molotov off this right side. If you want to see more Overpass nades and smokes, go to my website cs2.app. It's free to use, it's super easy. Select out the map, select out the utility with the map UI, and then there we go, cs2.app. Try it out now. I'm going to show you a meta smoke that Complexity and FaZe Clan have been using. Go ahead and stand next to this wall, make sure you get stuck there. Then you're going to aim as shown here, afterwards W jump throw. What makes this smoke super good is that it lands mid-sight, and with the volumetric effects of the smoke, it's very wide, so your players or teammates coming up short, they are going to have their vision blocked by the CTs that are pit ramp, as well as it works out in the sense that it blocks any CTs in pit to spot the monster run out. This is how you throw the monster lurk smoke at the start of the round. Go ahead and crouch here next to this car, remain crouch. You're going to aim as shown, then jump throw. There's a couple ways to use this smoke. You could throw this smoke first off for your teammate to go out monster to where they could lurk out with the smoke and make an aggro play to get the opening pick. There's teams like Heroic who will throw this smoke in order to allow them entryway out monster, and then they execute behind the cover of the smoke. And as you'll see, this smoke applies a lot of pressure onto the CTs because they cannot spot if you come out monster unless they're pushed up along that left wall. There's also an A lurk smoke. Go ahead and stand next to this bench here towards fountain, and you're going to want to put your crosshair here above this leaf where it meets that downward vertical wall. Then go ahead and jump throw. The purpose of this smoke, as you can see, it lands very far here towards the A stairs, allows your teammates to safely come up banana without being spotted from the CTs towards A site. This smoke is very useful, especially if there is a CT opper. They're most likely playing behind dice, which you can see that they get nullified against. When you're executing A, there's only two smokes that you guys need to know, which is the stair smoke as well as the bank smoke. This is probably one of the easiest A smokes. Go ahead and stand in the middle of the bench. Then you're going to aim at this part of the light, then go ahead and left click throw. The most common way to smoke A stairs is this one here, where you're standing behind the wall and you're going to be looking for these three black marks on this wall here. When you find them, you're just going to aim in between in the middle of all three, afterwards jump throw. Why this is the most common lineup is because from the same position, you could also Molotov off truck and throw the A God Flash. One more A stair smoke I'm going to show. Stand to the right of the bench, aim here at the sign, then jump throw, followed up with a flash if you want for your teammates to push up banana. Now we have to learn the A stair smoke from long. Stand next to this wall that's sticking out, and then you're going to aim as shown, afterwards jump throw. Now let's move on to the bank smokes. For the first bank smoke, go ahead and stand in front of this bench. You're going to look for the gap at the umbrella, aim top left of it, then afterwards jump throw. Jame from VP also uses the same smoke lineup. Another way to smoke bank is go ahead and position in the middle of this wall. Then you're going to put your crosshair as shown here, afterwards jump throw. Keep in mind when you're throwing the bank smoke, you don't want the deeper version, you want the one that extends out towards A site because you want it to cover the SWAT side. Now this is how Dejoko smokes bank from long, so he's going to push up here and he's going to make sure he gets stuck into the wall while standing, aim here, then left click throw. Let me show you how to throw the A smokes from one position. Go ahead and stand next to this bench on the left side. For the A stair smoke, aim bottom of this rail, then jump throw. For the bank smoke, you're going to aim at the top of this rail, then jump throw. I got these smoke lineups from Esatag. Let's move over to the CT side. The standard monster smoke from CT spawn, stand behind the dumpster, aim here at the part of the light pole that's sticking out towards the left, then jump throw. You are most likely throwing this smoke 90% of the rounds. There's so many ways to re-smoke monster. I'm just going to show you one way. Go ahead and crouch behind the sandbag boost, aim top left of this circle. Then you're going to stand up and then left click throw. There's a lot more ways to re-smoke monster on CS2.app. One of the most meta CT side smokes in the pro scene is the top stair smoke. Go ahead and stand at the end of this wall, aim here below the light post, then go ahead and jump throw. This smoke will land pretty deep into T mid, and it actually blooms before the T's can get out of the stairs. So you could push mid if you want to, take fountain control, and T's will not be able to spot you unless they break the smoke. If you're an opera, you have to know this mid smoke super easy. It lands towards stairs. Just throw it off the top of the wall above the trash can. Jump on top of party where you could go ahead and peek over the smoke towards T stairs. This smoke is hard to spot the CTs from the T side of POV, and then it also allows you to fall back safely. This smoke is just not for CT side operas. You could also use it as an aggro play for riflers. So you would throw this smoke and it gives you cover to cross towards this side of party, and you could peek fountain with a flash from your teammate, hide behind this wall with this off angle, and then one more position you could play at party is hiding behind this wall. When you're watching the pros play, you're gonna see this A defensive smoke where they throw it off this left wall. The purpose of this smoke is going to give the CTs room and space to play with, and it's going to make it super hard for the T's to enter into A site. The most common B defensive smoke is this one here where you stand along this wall and you're going to look for this dot, and then you're going to look for this line. You're going to aim in between them. This is while you're standing, left click throw. It lands super fast. You have a teammate at barrels, and then they're going to have this cover to work with and wait for the T's to come around or push through the smoke. You could also make an aggro play by jumping on top of the barrel. For T's coming out monsters, this is a very annoying smoke to deal with. Please make sure to check out the smokes guide on the other maps that I have made, and please subscribe to the channel. I am going to be covering all maps as well as all utility pretty soon. See you guys in the next one.